Look at the man, grandpa. Put your hands together. This is how people do it. Put your hands together.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome. First of all, I'll thank you all for honoring our invitation for this August gathering. Jaff Care Foundation is born out of our zeal to give back to the society. It started back from Nigeria the year 2012. And when we got in here, we saw the love given to us by this country, Canada, because as a matter of fact, we came in here as a refugee. And when we came in here, we saw the love, the care from the government. And we now felt we should reciprocate the gesture of what we have been doing back home in Nigeria. And that gave back to Jaff Care Foundation, Canada. And since we came in here 7 years ago, we have been contributing to the society. We have been intermediaries for food bank from the Grace Place, where we take food and give to new immigrants in all shelters. And we provide wheelchair for some other people here in Canada. Back home too, we do the same gesture. And we have been doing that, and then just last year, the thought came to our mind. As we all know, Canada is very good, very nice to stay, but you have to work for every penny you are earning here. So, and we now saw that if myself and my wife, sometimes we find it so, not so hard, but so tight, pay bills and whatever, and also, and don't you now, we now realize that we now talk to each other that how are the single mothers coping if we, the couples here, is going through this type of challenges. And that's where we started having the idea that we have to look outwards. Those single mothers here, they are doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to single mothers. It's not easy. If we couples can be facing that, and you are seeing a single mother with 4 children, 5 children, and paying bills, doing 2 jobs, still have to inculcate discipline to the children, is not easy. And that was what we are having here today, that we have to recognize our single mothers. And out of the thousands of single mothers in Ontario, Canada, I say congratulations to the few of you that have been nominated for this award. So also, we now saw that the statistics shows that good marriage, good companionship from Africa, from Nigeria in particular, coming here, intact marriage. Because if I ask in this hall today that why are you in Canada, I can preempt the answer from at least 90%. There is always this answer. We came to Canada because of our children. And I want you to know today that poor man or poor family need to travel. If you know what it takes you to travel from Nigeria to this place, you know you are not poor. Traveling is for the rich people. That is just the truth. Because if you can raise 10 million, 15 million, 20 million to travel, you are not poor. But because we want the better life for our children, that is why most of us are here today. And when we now look at the statistics, we saw that 18% of marriages that are intact from Nigeria, when they get in here, in the first 5 years, 18% of those marriages break up. And these are the couples that left Nigeria together, that okay, we are coming to Canada because of our children. And when they come in here, one thing or the other, maybe the pressure, economic pressure, work pressure, before you know it, separation. And when there is separation, who suffers? The children that we came because of. And you all agree with me that we have two broad ways. I said broad ways in Canada. The other way that can take your children to an envy position is wide open. Because the benefits are there, the encouragement are there. And also, the other way that can take your children to the other side of drug, of other vices is wide open. Because you know that the freedom they have here, is enormous. So we need the care of the father and the mother. And that is where I'm saying that the single mothers are really trying. Once again, round of applause for the single mothers, please. And so also, as you are aware, we have 3 categories of award here. We have even for the father. We have some fathers here who are single-handedly training their children. Either demise of their spouse, or maybe even some cases their mothers are still back home, and the father and the children have to be here, and we are still recognizing those fathers still here today. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I don't want to take your time so long. I thank you for coming here, and Jack Camp Foundation will continue to improve on this very, very, very program. Where by next year, I'm assuring you it will be a bigger one. This is just the first edition. We are going to bring motivational speakers from Africa, from Nigeria, to talk to us. Because the rate of divorce, separation, is becoming alarming, and we have to nip it in the bud. Thank you.